What's going on YouTube? It's Dan the Man, aka 12 Gauge 365, and I'm back at y'all with another quick video. Now, we had a very, very great weekend of fights, and obviously we still got some more fights going on later tonight. Obviously, we got Carissa Shields. We got her fighting again this weekend, and that's definitely a fight I'm looking forward to seeing. But obviously, last night we had a lot of great UFC fights, and we had a lot of great boxing fights as well. But I want to go ahead and go over the Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios main card. Now, Ryan Garcia was definitely feeling the weight of the loss versus Rolly Romero. Now, that was a fight that I thought that Ryan Garcia was going to have. I don't want to say he was going to have an easy fight with Rolly Romero, but I thought Ryan Garcia's skill set and obviously with his physical prowess, he's tall for the weight division that he's in, well, that he was in at the time. And I thought Ryan Garcia was going to have not necessarily an easy day, but I thought Ryan Garcia was going to win the fight decidedly. But Rolly Romero obviously has shown a lot of maturity and a lot of poise and a lot of patience over these last few fights that we've seen him. I feel like when he was at the height of his career, obviously right before the Tank fight, I feel like Rolly Romero was just I felt like Rolly Romero was just kind of being kind of like the quirky, funny, kind of fighter, not really taking it as serious as he could take it because the guy has a lot of strength and he has a lot of power for his size. So I thought Rolly Romero definitely had a skill set that could have gave Tank some problems. And he did give Tank some problems in the beginning of that fight. But, we thought that, Tank obviously showed his veteran status with that one. And when he was getting ready to fight Ryan Garcia, I definitely felt like there was a maturity level that, kind of, installed itself into Rolly Romero. But even still with that, I thought that Ryan Garcia was going to have a field day with Rolly Romero. And we saw what Rolly Romero came in and did. He fought a very, very great fight and was able to get the win over Ryan Garcia. So I definitely felt like Garcia was feeling the weight of that loss and the weight of, his losses in general. I mean, he beat Devin Haney, but, Haney kind of took that win away from him technically. But Ryan Garcia definitely had a lot of weight on his shoulders going into this fight. And you could see it in training camp. You could see it in his interviews and you see the way he's talking, like he's not even talking the same. He sounds like he has reached another level of maturity as well. So leading up to this Mario Barrios fight, I definitely thought Ryan Garcia was definitely going to give us a fight that he was going to give us a brand new Ryan Garcia. I definitely felt that coming into the fight, but I still felt like Mario Barrios had the power advantage, honestly. But obviously you could see right out the gate, Ryan Garcia dropped some 30 seconds into round one, and it was pretty much Ryan Garcia's fight ever since. I mean, usually when I review fights and stuff like this, I like to go down round by round. I like to do a breakdown, especially when it comes to the boxing era as opposed to MMA, because MMA is, 5 minute rounds, and you can kind of just talk about that in one take. Whereas with boxing, I like to kind of break it down round by round. But either way it goes, we have Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. Ryan Garcia dropped some 30 seconds into the first round. Now, I don't know if Ryan Garcia was paying attention to what people were saying because people was pretty much painting him out to be a one-trick pony. Like, okay, yeah, he's fast. He's got a quick left hand, but that's pretty much all it is to it. But honestly, Ryan Garcia came out showing that right hand, and he's basically showed what happens when he uses all of his skills and he uses all of the tools that he has in his arsenal, man. We see he comes out with a performance like this. I mean, Ryan Garcia, like I said, I don't want to break this down round by round because Ryan Garcia won every last round. Mario Barrios had a few moments, but it was pretty much Ryan Garcia from round one all the way to the end of the fight. Now, like I said, Ryan Garcia was showing off his right hand, and that was definitely something that we was proud of seeing. I mean, because like I said, man, we've all I don't want to say we've all watched Ryan Garcia grow up, but it kind of feels like we was there from when Ryan Garcia first got his buzz, first got his fame, first got his popularity. And up until now, like you just kind of see like the kid has definitely matured and he is definitely on the right track. I honestly feel like this was a reintroduction to Ryan Garcia. I feel like if he can pull together a string of 4 to 5 wins and 4 or 5 great quality opponents, because another thing people don't want to talk about Ryan Garcia is that he doesn't duck anybody. I've yet to see him duck anybody. He's been calling out Tank when Tank was the most dangerous and he was the most scary. And Ryan Garcia was coming for him. He was just like, no, I want Tank. He was telling everybody, no, I want Tank. This is the fight that I want to, that I want to make. Obviously, he didn't get the job done, but he's shown that from a young age, like, yo, I'm not just a pretty boy. I'm not just one of these pretty boxers that just want to run away from the competition. Like, he's going to go in there and he's going to roll up his sleeves and he's going to get down and dirty in whatever division that he installs himself in. Now he's at 147. That was the main reason why I felt like he might not have done as well as he did, because like I said, he's, new division. He's fighting bigger guys, but Ryan Garcia put the weight on and he looked very big, very strong and very healthy last night. So this might be the weight division for him. I mean, obviously the speed didn't go anywhere. He's still fast and he's gotten even more powerful. I mean, he dropped Mario Barrios 30 seconds into round one. So he's definitely in the weight division that probably he should be in now, man. And 147 is about to be the division that everybody talks about now, because we know Tiafimo is already there. I believe Tiafimo is either making his way to 147 or he's there already. But I mean, mean, either way, man, we see 147. It's about to be great again. So yeah, man, let's stay tuned for more fights and more reviews to come up. Like I said earlier, we got Carissa Shields fighting tonight. So let's just stay tuned, man, and we'll do a review on that one. But yeah, man, Ryan Garcia. And another thing before I end this video, another thing that I love that Ryan Garcia does, he always puts God first and he always shouts out his Lord and Savior. So that's something that I'm always a fan of. So I definitely love the fact that Ryan Garcia definitely holds his faith first. And yeah, man, so I'm definitely riding with this kid. I hope this kid reaches the moon, reaches the tip top of the division. So yeah, man, let's stay tuned, man. We'll get some more fights under the way, man. 12 gauge out. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay dangerous. And we'll see y'all on the next one.